And that's 20. Sorry, bud. Looks like it ain't your night. You know, you might want to just go ahead and call it quits, just so you still got something to spend on drink. Uh-huh. Bye-bye now. Thanks for playing. Sucker. Well, well. The table's looking pretty sparse now, ain't it? We started with 4 players, but now we've whittled down to just you, me, and our 52 little pals here. All the other fellas left and are drinking away their losses at the bar, while the lion's share of their coin is sitting right here on the table. Ooh, and what a haul it is. A lovely little pile of glittering gold and sparkling silver, just waiting to be claimed with a good hand of cards. But, before I go ahead and win all of this, what do you say about making this round a little more interesting? Have a little bit of extra fun before we decide who's walking out of here with their head held high, pockets jingling with sweet Dominion coin, and who's taking the walk of shame. You know, I've been watching how you play. You were aggressive and sloppy at first, but slowly, as the game went on, you switched over to a more calculated and precise strategy. Now, I know hustle when I see one. Hey, relax. I ain't mad at nothing. I've used the same trick loads of times in bars all over this town, so I can respect the con, if nothing else. But I do wonder, what's someone like you doing in a dingy little hole in the wall like this? Hustling card games of all things. Don't take offense to this, but you don't really seem the type. I guess it don't matter either way. It does present a rare opportunity to indulge my 3rd or 4th favorite thing to do. Meet an interesting stranger and take all their coin. Oh, got a little bite to you, huh? How interesting. So here's what I'm thinking. We'll switch it up from poker and just play a standard game of blackjack with regular rules. You know, face cards are 10s and aces are either 1s or 11s, just like normal, but with a little extra twists here and there. We each bet one last time, and that'll be it. No takebacks, no raises from then on. We deal, and both of us can hit as many times as we want to get as close to 21 as we can. And when one of us loses, the winner gets to ask a question or two that the loser has got to answer. Not all that different from just shooting the shit like you do in normal games, but you gotta be honest. Or as honest as you can be anyway. We play till best of 3, and the winner takes the whole pot and buys the loser a drink, just so there's no hard feelings. Sound good? Now what's with that look? You seem a little apprehensive. Could it be that you're not feeling confident about this little tweak of the rules? Oh, are you worried you might end up getting a little pity drink from me? Hey, I don't blame you. That's a lot of coin to gamble away so quickly. But if you're not up to the challenge, then I guess we can play normal. It's just such a shame that you left your medal back on whatever ship you sailed through. Things was just starting to get good and all. Oh well. That's the spirit. I knew you'd come around to my way of thinking. So, let's begin the betting then. We already got a bunch of coin on the table, so I'm thinking I'll add a little bit of color to the pot. I picked up this ring from a merchant in Zelhas. Big fucking Minotaur guy, who is just as jacked as his prices, but a little finesse here and there, even things up on my end. Go ahead and take a look. It's a pretty little bauble, and that's genuine carved moonstone. One solid piece too, worth a pretty hefty sum at least. I don't mean to brag, but I've always considered myself a bit of a lucky guy. The porcelain lady does seem to have a soft spot for me, and occasionally she leaves me little gifts like this to pick up if I so choose. Hell, this little thing might even be magical too. Who knows? Yeah, it is. Of course it is. I always knew it. Wait, what? How the hell do you know that? Ah, getting all tight-lipped now. Alright. Looks like there's more to you than just a pretty face. You had my interest, but now you got my full attention. I certainly hope that your bet is up to snuff. I'd hate to be disappointed before we even got to the good stuff. So go on then. Whip it out. That's, what is that? A piece of paper? Let me get a look at that. Oh, alright. I see, it's a chart. But, there's nothing written on it. I kinda, vaguely, sorta don't know this area at all. But even if I did, nothing's marked. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little underwhelmed. I put down a ring that is apparently magic, and you give this. Doesn't really feel like a fair trade. Oh, a magic map, huh? Where'd you come across something like this? For real? Found this in a pawn shop of all things? Wow, looks like Naria might fancy you as well, and gave you some deep pockets for your trouble, huh? Alright. Bet's a set, and there's no reason for the two of us to sit around and stare at the pot like a pair of hungry seagulls. How about we get this show on the road, Pockets? Alright. I'll take the pleasure of dealing first. Hey, how about that? I'm starting off with a strong 15, and that's a tough act to follow. But you got yourself a pair of 5. That's not bad. Pretty safe for you to hit again if you wanna. Hell yeah, you will. It's no fun if you just hand me a win. I love the bravado, but let's see what the cards have to say about it. Oh, a 7. Nice. brings you up to a very respectable 17. I'll have to draw myself to beat that. Yeah, but it's only 2 higher than me, Pockets. You could try to hit for a better number. Increase your chances a bit. No? Alright, suit yourself. I'll go ahead and hit. I only need a 2 to beat you, but any higher than 6 and I bust. Wish me luck. Ah, that's a queen. Puts me way over. Congratulations, Pockets. It's your win. So, what corner of my soul are you thinking of turning over? Who am I and what do I do? Ah, that's right. We never really told each other our names, did we? Well, my friend, you have the pleasure of spending a friendly evening with the one and only illustrious Captain Veritas. And as for what I do, that's a bit of a mixed bag of sorts. Let's just say I'm a independent sailor. A pirate, if you will. Well, I ain't afraid to say it, Pockets. And honestly, I can't really hide it anyway. Not a lot of demon hybrids running around, you know. I am an unforgettable person, even without my devilish good looks. Besides, the Enkindled Gully is neutral territory, and not under direct Dominion law, so folks don't really care who comes here, so long as they don't cause trouble and spend a little money. So naturally, they are bound to have visitors of a less reputable nature. And that satisfy you, Pockets? Oh, are you really just gonna give your name away for free like that? Oh, boo, that's no fun. Could have at least made me work for it. Ah well, the game must go on, and I believe it's your turn to deal. Ah, tough luck. I got an ace and a jack. Puts me square at 21, which definitely beats an 8 and a 5. That's one for me. How quickly things can change, eh? But for right now, I got a couple scratches I'd like you to itch for me, Pockets. Like I said earlier, you don't strike me as the, typical sailor, just blowing through. Especially not after you knew my ring was magical, just by touching it. What I want to know is where you came from, and what you doing out here. Whoa, seriously? You came all the way here from Anthem? That's that, weird magic place, right? Over on Aelus? Uh-huh. Well, that explains how you knew the ring was enchanted. So, if you're from Anthem, does that mean you got the thing? You know, the tattoo? The, lily pad or whatever? Ilya, right, my bad. So, can I see it? Aw, come on, Pockets. And just a hand at least. That'll be it, I swear. Yes! Whoa, cool. That's so intricate. Excuse me, I don't mean to leer or nothing, but seeing one of those out here is, it's pretty rare. Well, that brings us to the next part of the question. What are you doing all the way out here? Just traveling around, huh? Seeing the sights? Alright, Pockets. I know there's more to it than that, but I won't pry. For now. Well, we're pretty even right now, and both of us got a win under our belts. This last hand is for all the marbles, plus the little trinkets too. Ooh, do you feel that tension in the air? The last second or two before you take a plunge you can't come back from. Ooh, makes you a little shaky, don't it? Last deal. Best of luck, Pockets. Aha! Now that's what I'm talking about. 5 and a 7 for me, and a 9 and a 4 for you. I got 12, and you a 13. So race to get the 21 now. You gonna hit? Alright. 4 brings you up to a 17. That's pretty good, but beatable. Wanna risk another card? Okay. Making this interesting. You're a lucky one, that's for sure. An ace puts you at an 18. Might be in a bit of trouble if you want another one. You staying? Smart. Puts all the pressure on me. But I've never been one to back down. Now ain't this something? A 6 puts me right at 18. Just like you. What to do about this little situation? Sure would be a shame to call it a draw and have to do another tiebreaker. Hey, how about we see how good my luck is, huh? I'll bust if I get higher than a 4, but I like those odds. Well, it sure ain't a smart move, but I've often found that out here, fortune favors the bold. Yes! Alright, a 2. Whew, thank the lady. Sorry, Pockets, but a 20 beats your 18, which means I win. Good game. You gave a fair fight, but now it's time to claim my haul. Yeah, that's it. Come to daddy, you shiny little baubles. Get all nice and tucked up in my pouch. Ooh, that's a good heft. Been a while since I had a purse this fat. It's making me a little giddy. But not as much as this map. Looks like I got an adventure on my hands. Treasure and fame, here I come. But before that, think I owe you a drink, don't I? Help you soothe the loss and all. Hey, give me a bottle of hibiscus rum. There's a tip if you get it quick. Whoa, damn. Throwing it's one way to go, I guess. Lucky I got cat-like reflexes. Shit. The cork is really in there. Can't get a grip. Huh? Alright, Pockets. See what you can do about it. Right. Magic. Forgot you could do that for a second. Well, it's only fair that you get the first drink then. Go on. That's good, right? Hibiscus rum's gotta be my favorite of all time. Way better than the regular grog, and it's kind of a pretty color to boot. A drink for a more sophisticated type of pirate, don't you think? Well, that covers the drink part of our deal. Now for the last bit. Ah, pockets. Don't tell me you forgot the terms of our game already. Yeah, that loss must have weighed on you. Let me refresh your memory. I won the hand, which means I get to ask a couple of questions. Those were the rules. Aw, don't be a sourpuss. I was just wondering where you were headed. I can't imagine you're gonna stay here for much longer. Pretty as it is around these parts, there are richer waters to sail. You ain't going anywhere now? Ah, I see. You're broke, ain't you? That's why you were hustling cards. Trying to scrape together the coin to buy passage out of this place, right? Huh. Yeah, I've been there before. I spent weeks doing all kinds of stuff just to make ends meet enough for me to move on to warmer waters. I don't plan on being in port for much longer. Truth be told, I only stopped by to restock on a few things I was running low on, and sleep in a bed that didn't rock with the boat. And come morning, I was gonna be on my way to Broken Jaw. But I got a little extra space on my ship, in case I run into anything, you know. Be prepared for business wherever it strikes out here. But if you are open to the idea, you could come along with me. Yeah, I'm serious. I've taken a liking to you, Pockets. You've caught my attention and managed to keep it. And that's a pretty rare thing with me. So, if you can hold your own at sea and don't have an issue sailing with a pirate, then I'd welcome you aboard my ship. Hell, I won't even charge you. I'll consider this payment enough. So, what do you say? Pretty fair deal if I do say so myself, which I do. Alright, you got a deal, Pockets. Let's drink in celebration tonight and be off on the horizon tomorrow morning. Oh, one more thing. You do have somewhere to sleep tonight, don't you? Got yourself a room before you started gambling. Smart. I guess that means you got some supplies for yourself too, huh? Didn't have enough for both. Alright. How about you go ahead and take this much and get yourself what you need. No. It's no big deal. I don't want you keeling over before we even get to Broken Jaw. And, just between you and me, I cheated. Your face. Welcome to the Vital 8 Ocean, Pockets. Now, let's drink. Hey, Pockets. Oh, it is you. I thought I recognized that coat. Look at you, out and about so early in the morning. Guess that drink didn't hit you too hard last night. We certainly got a little wild at the bar, didn't we? You don't really look it, but man, you can drink. I can appreciate that in a guy. Of course, I'm sure you were eager to drink away your sorrows at the frankly embarrassing defeat at the hands of yours truly. But don't worry. I'm sure I more than paid it back with all the shots you were knocking back. And if not, well, still got plenty of your money to burn. Oh, speaking of coin, hope you're putting that little amount I gave you last night to good use. Getting stocked up for whatever you might need for a long voyage at sea. That is, of course, if you're still planning on sailing with us. I understand you might have a little bit of cold feet after a night of debauchery with a roguishly handsome pirate. Happens to the best of us. Now that's what I like to hear. I almost feel bad about thinking that you were gonna take the money and run. Almost. Oh, is that right? You're just sticking around for the map. You really know how to crush a guy's dreams, don't you, Pockets? Here I was thinking my natural charm and witty disposition caught your interest, but I guess not. All fun, no play. You know, if you're so serious all the time, you're gonna get wrinkles. I mean, look at me. I'm carefree as shit, and I am beautiful. But, if you are planning on sticking around for the map, maybe you could clue me in a little bit on what we're dealing with here. What, are we talking? Couple of gold chests? Maybe expensive, shiny pile of gems? Ooh, maybe some secret stash in a long-forgotten ancient ruins. Or, and I want you to hear me out on this one, maybe it's all three. No clue, huh? Well, shit. I was really banking on that. No, it's fine. You just, crushed my dreams is all, Pockets. No big deal. But whatever the case, this thing is bound to be worth something. I mean, who would go to the trouble of enchanting a map just to lead to a pile of nothing, right? I guess I'll just have to roll with the suspense on this one. Nothing quite like an adventure where you don't know what you're looking for or where you're going. Now, if I remember right, you said you found this in a pawn shop? Ah, okay, alright. By the way, you're really good at that. The, bold-faced fucking lion, I mean. And I would know. I'm pretty good at it too. And I'm seeing all the tells from you right now. Hey. No reason to get so defensive, Pockets. I ain't accusing you of nothing. I'm used to dealing with all kinds of shady people in my line of work. And guys like us usually have a sort of unspoken rule. Don't get more involved in people's business than you gotta be. Keeps things a little bit, deniable, you know, in case shit doesn't go your way. I'm sure you got your reasons for doing what you're doing, as well as the, questionable nature of your little acquisition that is firmly mine now, by the way. So I'll respect your privacy as much as I can, okay? That's a good man. Besides, it's not like I planned on cutting you out of this whole thing. I figure the more people working on this thing, the quicker we can get to the good shit. You know, pillage, plunder, spending, pillage and plunder, finding new things to pillage and plunder, the endless cycle. Anyway, I'm glad I ran into you. It sorta dawned on me after the fact that we never really nailed down a time and a place to meet up, or even where to meet up. And I'm not saying it's my fault, 'cause it's not. But now that I got you here, how's about you and I take a walk down to the docks together? Once you're done with your shopping, I can bring you to the ship, show you around, meet the guys, shoot the shit, that kind of thing. That sound good to you, Pockets? Oh, you're already done. I like that. Efficient. Well, no time like the present. Come on, dock's just over this way. So, what kind of stuff did you get? If you don't mind me getting a little nosy and all. I can't help but be curious about it. Ah, come on, Pockets. Don't be boring. Come on, just give me a little peek. Ah, you're killing me, Pockets. Alright. Look, how about I show you what I got too? Just so you don't feel put on the spot or nothing. Here, just let me get everything. Alright, this bit, that, can't forget this. There, see? Loaded up on whatever shiny bits I could get my grubby little hands on. And hey, I even paid for a couple of these. But not most of them. I wouldn't be much of a pirate if I didn't do a little petty theft here and there. Now, shut your pretty face and let me gush about my treasures, alright? I got some little pieces of jewelry, mostly bracelets, couple of earrings. Nothing fancy, but they do shine nicely. In a pinch, they'd be worth a little bit. Never know when you're gonna need it. Ooh, but check these out. I found some cool little bone carvings with these awesome looking sea monsters on them. Had to swipe a couple of those. Ooh, and this is my crown jewel. I got so lucky finding some more of this stuff. You know what this is, Pockets? These little things I'll call sea glass. Now, I freely admit, I collect a lot of stuff. But this is my favorite one. I just love that frosted look that these have. Always liked it, ever since I was a little kid. I remember that I used to spend hours on the beach, combing it over and over, just to find a couple of pieces of this stuff. And then, when it got too dark to see, I would trudge on home with a little pocket full of the stuff, and add it to the ever-growing pile I had in my room. Some people might call it trash, but to me, that stuff was treasure. Looking back on it, I'm pretty sure that's what started me out on the pirate life. Never did outgrow my love for shiny things. Well, did my little show and tell. So, now it's time for you to turn out your pockets. Unless, of course, you'd rather have me dig around in there myself. You know that I got some skilled hands. I bet I could steal that shirt right off your back. And wouldn't it be something to get a good look at that tattoo you're trying to hide? Oh, boo. Going with the safe option? You're no fun at all. But all the same, let's see what you got there, Pockets. Huh. What is all this stuff? It's a lot of vials. You got black sand. That's a weird liquid in that one. And is that an eyeball? Oh, gross. Not to come down on you or nothing, but you collect some weird shit. You use these to cast magic with? Oh, components. Alright. It's like gunpowder for a cannon. Alright, I'm getting it. You're still super fucking weird for having all that shit. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get past you walking around with a fucking eyeball in your pocket. I still think you're a cool guy and, you're welcome on my ship and everything, but yikes. Oh, and speaking of the ship, we should be coming up on that pretty soon. The crew and I had to moor it away from all the other ships. For some reason, people get a little antsy about docking their ships near a pirate vessel. No clue why, we're a friendly bunch. People think that just 'cause we're pirates, we're gonna come in, cannons blazing and taking all their shit. Which, I mean, we are gonna take some of this shit, but subtle, Doesn't do us any good to be pissing off ports that we're gonna try and use later to do some, I'm not gonna say legitimate business, but semi-legitimate business. You'll figure it out as you go along. After all, you're gonna be living the pirate's life until we land in Broken Jaw. Who knows? You might find that life agrees with you. Just imagine it. The pirate Pockets, going on grand adventures all across the ocean, totally free, nothing weighing you down. And if you're the more practical type, there's plenty of riches up for grabs in these waters. All you gotta do is be brave enough to go find them, or take them. Ah. There she is, Pockets. That one, right on the end, with the red sails. That is my ship, my pride and joy, in all her glory. That is the lovely pirate ship Karina. Ain't she just something else? Yeah, she's pretty unique. She catches the eye like nothing else. I've seen a lot of ships in my time, and let me tell you, she is a special one. That ship is slicker than seal's fur, and faster than any ship her size, long as she's got the wind, of course. I even added a couple of cannons on her, to bring out a mean streak and turn her into a proper pirate vessel. Yeah, she might be a little bit weathered. She's seen a couple of storms and all, and repairs are, well, expensive, but we do what we can. Ironically, All that weathering she's got is actually how I came up with her name. I guess the name of the ship used to be the Cardinal, but by the time that I found her, the name was, a little bit damaged. Some of the letters were worn and fallen off, and what was left just said, Karina. Don't let her fool you though. She is just the perfect vessel for hit and runs and running cargo. She's sort of a jack of all trades, Can do pretty much anything you need her to. In the open ocean or even in the showers. But you know what? I don't need to talk her up to you. You'll see how special she is once you've been aboard for a couple of days. I think you'll find that she's gonna ruin other ships for you. And by the looks of it, somebody's been getting ready to set sail. So I'm guessing the crew made it back alright. Or someone's messing with my shit. Either way, let's go ahead and get on board. What do you think? She's even nicer when you're on the deck, ain't she? Surprisingly spacious, despite the, clutter. That's just the signs of a busy ship is all. Despite there being no crew in sight. Where the hell are those jokers? Probably screwing around below deck. Hey, Pockets. You feel free to just get yourself settled. We got everything covered up here. Once we're out on the open ocean, you can just jump into whatever position you know best, okay? We got a couple of days before we're gonna reach Broken Jaw. So you, me, and the crew of the lovely Karina, we're gonna have a hell of an adventure in the meantime. That's the pirate's life, Pockets. Get used to it. Yo, Pockets. You down there? Oh, hey. Finally. I was starting to wonder if you'd somehow made it overboard. Sure would have been a shit way to start the trip, huh? Anyway, I came down here to see how you're settling in, but looks like you've already made yourself at home, huh? Unpacking all your stuff. Even the, really fucking weird magic bits. Eyeballs and toad legs or whatever the hell you got floating around in this jar here. Blech. I don't know how you even stand carrying that crap around, let alone displaying it like this. I know I wouldn't even be able to sleep in the same room as this stuff. The way that some of it just stays. Ugh. But you do you, I guess. Whatever you need in order to do the... whatever it is that you do. Fucking magic, I don't know. Anyway, I wanted to come and let you know that the crew has finally made it back. We're gonna be shoving off and heading out of the harbor here pretty soon. Usually, I'd go ahead and use this time to give you a little bit of a tour of the ship. But I figured that you might want to do a little, meet and greet before all that. Get to know the merry crew you're gonna be sailing with for the time being. At least till we hit Broken Jaw, of course, as per our original deal. So what do you think? Sound good to you? Sweet. Well then, let's get to it. No reason to be keeping everybody waiting. if you'd be so kind as to tear your attention away from your weird shit and come and follow me, we'll head right on up. Make sure you don't run into anything down here. The Carina's got a pretty big amount of storage, but even in the best of times, things tend to be packed to the gills around here. Space, as it turns out, is a bit of a luxury on a ship, as you can imagine. The Carina's got quite a bit of it, for her size anyway. Her first life was a cargo hauler, I think, before I spruced her up for her true calling in the pirate life. Even still, though, gotta make smart use of it all. Wasted space is wasted coin. Alright, just up these steps is the deck. Hey, Pockets. A fair bit of warning for you. The pirate's life doesn't exactly call out to the most, sensible and stable types of people. All kinds of people get drawn into the life, and pirate crews tend to be a mix of decent folk just looking to sail free, and other less desirable types. And my crew's no different. Sure, I know what you're thinking. A charming and amazingly, devilishly handsome fella like me has got to have the cream of the crop working under his flag. But the crew of the Carina's got their own quirks. Nothing too crazy. All in all, we're pretty good people. Most of the time. Just, don't let anybody push you around. Act like you belong here, and you should fit right in. Now, put on your game face, Pockets. Really? That's what you're gonna go for? Hey, whatever, it's fine. Let's go. Would you look at this? What a fine day to be out on the water. You see, Pockets? This is what it's all about. Spray of salt in the air, waves bobbing under your feet, and that breeze. Like a whisper through the soul. Mixes well with the sound of the crew not working. Where the fuck is everyone? I know those jokers are on board. Probably screwing around somewhere. Alright. You wanna play things like that? Then I got a little something for you. Such a racket. How am I supposed to sleep in these conditions? Ugh, is it a sunrise? Too early for this nonsense. Hey, don't go back to sleep, you damn bird brain. Oh, Capitan, you're up. A welcome sight to my eyes. Back from enjoying the nightlife, huh? A little more jingle in your purse than I remember. You must have had a fun night. Though I trust you saved a little fun for me. I've been so lonely with just a bottle to keep me company. And you know the rules. No drinking till we get out the open sea. Your words. So sour. Like the mood you've made. Fine. My Capitan's orders are the wind's words into my ears. Be warned, though. Without a good nap, I'm afraid Acer's spirit will shine more vibrantly than his body today. No, it's nothing that a few morning stretches and a good breakfast can't fix. Speaking of... Later. Right now we got something else to do. This is Pockets. They're gonna be sailing with us for a while. At least till we hit Broken Jaw. I'm getting them settled in and showing them around a bit. Figured you'd want to go ahead and introduce yourself. Ah, the Capitan has brought another stray with him. Oh, and the pretty one at that. Welcome aboard, Pockets. I am Aesir Oceana, head rigman of the Carina. Her sails, rigging, and cables are my specialty, when my skill with ropes is not needed. I can also handle spotting and general navigation. I have good eyes, you see, a perk of my kind. Harpies are not only blessed with flight, but a natural sense of direction. And right now, my instincts are telling me to direct my attention to you. Yet, it seems that my eyes fail me when I try to behold all of your beauty. Yeah. Point those special eyes skyward, pal. I'll pluck your tail feathers out if we sail into a storm, all because you wanted to eye-fuck the new guy. How bold, Capitan. Perhaps I'll take you up on that soon. But, alas, the weather is fair, and a fine day indeed. One that should be spent lounging with friends and making merry, among other things. All right, you horny bird. Get up in that mast and get the cables set. I'm itching to get back out on the water as soon as we can. It's a fine day to be sailing. It's a waste not to be using it. Aye, Capitan. Hold on to that bottle for me, will you? Welcome, dear Pockets. Should the fancy ever take you, I would happily invite you for a drink. I wonder, how much can you take before you start to blush? Jeez. Takes a bit of work to get Acer going, but we've gone through some pretty tough scrapes because of him. He likes the rum a little too much. By the way, don't let him drag you into a contest if you can't hold your own. But he can fight, and he can run a sail like a pro, so it all sort of balances out. Speaking of balancing out, where the fuck is our last guy? Hey, Mateo, you better be on the ship.
Captain.
Ah, damn it. What did I tell you about sneaking up on me like that? About made me jump out of my skin.
Oh, that's my bad, Captain. I was just in the middle of securing some cargo when I heard your call. Thought it would be best to finish up my task over there before reporting in.
Just let me know when you're coming next time, alright? It scares the fuck out of me when a huge shark guy just shows up out of nowhere.
Yes, sir. I'll try to make my steps heavy enough for y'all to hear them. Should you command it, even the deep ones will be able to hear me coming.
One of these days I'm gonna shoot you again. Anyway, we got a guest coming with us. Introduce yourself, will ya?
Ah, I see. Well, from fortuitous tides, I greet you. I am Mateo Constantine. Pleasure to meet you, Sheriff. Aboard the Carina, I'll be acting as quartermaster, carpenter, and the cook. My duties are vast, but I'll also handle any underwater needs the crew might have. The ocean is, after all, Shelachaw's first home. Otherwise, these gills and teeth are just for show, huh? You feel free to come bend my ear whenever you want, Sheriff. I hope you find your stay aboard our fine ship to be comfortable.
Try not to look at his teeth too much, Pockets. They just keep going on and on. Hey, Mateo, did you manage to get anything out of that plantation you was going to? I knew you were trying to see a guy you knew about getting us some cargo to sell.
Indeed I did, Captain. I secured a couple of crates of sugar molasses and raw cane plant as well. Just got it all stored up and secured, ready to be transported. Think we might be able to turn a tidy profit once we make port again.
Cool. It's gonna be a big help to fix up the ship later. Alright, everyone. We got a heading, and we got our cargo. Let's make ready the topsails, undo the mooring lines, stow all cables, and catch some wind out of here.
Aye, Captain.
Piece of work that guy is. Good dude all around, but there's just something about the eyes and the teeth. Always looks like he's about to chomp down on me. Which, sure I'm delicious and all, but yikes. Okay, Pockets. That's everybody. What? Yeah, it's a small crew. The Carina doesn't really need a big one. She handles most of the work herself. Low maintenance, Leaves more room for the fun stuff. Like cargo, drinking, sleeping. Oh, speaking of sleeping, did you have a minute to set up your cot yet? We should have some spares in the crew quarters, as long as you don't mind sharing. Yeah, sharing. You remember what I said about space, right? Applies to everything on here, except for, well, me, of course. One of the many perks of being captain is having a little cabin all to yourself. Anyway, you're free to shack up wherever you like. Top deck or below, long as you can find the space. But, if you're taking recommendations, most of the crew likes to sleep in the center bulkhead. It's cool during the day, warm at night, and keeps the rain out while it's storming. Plus, it's the last place under the deck that'll sink if we get attacked. Not that anybody would dare fucking mess with us. Nobody fires on the Carina unless they want to go broke and get comfy at the bottom of the sea. Anyway, I hope you'll come to see the Carina and her crew as your home for now, Pockets. I think you'd really shine if you decide to join up with us for real. But all that can wait. Sure, you'll find out what you want to do once we hit land again. Go on and get squared away. The crew and I'll get us out the open sea in no time. Then we can welcome you aboard and into the pirate life properly. Or as long as you're willing to stay for it. And, don't worry about your little secret. I don't know why you need to hide it, but I do know how to keep my mouth shut. Alright? Sweet. See you topside, Pockets. Don't touch my shit.
Ah, buenas noches, Pockets. You know, I was just looking for you. And, as luck would have it, I found you. How the wind and stars have guided me to you tonight. Even standing in the shadows with your dark fur is not enough to hide from my eyes, mio amigo. You know, it must be fate that tonight I would find our newest arrival finally above deck, when so often they lurk below, far from appreciating eyes. Oh, so tragic. But tonight, under this ancient starlight, Asia will celebrate the sight of you. A drink to you, dearest pockets. So wonderful. I cannot help it. Joyousness spills from me like an overfilled barrel on nights such as this. A day full of sails, swelled by breaths on high as the O Bonita Carina glides across calm waves. It is just the picture of sailing, my feline friend. What more could a soul wish to celebrate? A raised glass to a beautiful and, for now, peaceful night. Ridiculo. The stars above sing their songs, and yet you claim to ignore their symphony. You say this, and yet you are here nonetheless. Coaxed away from your books and your scrolls and all of your strange little items you carry around, endlessly turning pages and grumbling to yourself at all hours of the night, all while some of us are trying to sleep. And yet, you rose from below and all the way up to the bow of the ship, standing here, reveling in these moon-kissed shadows, all the same. No? Face it, lindo Casino. You are drawn to the sea's ethereal splendor, as you should be. The soul craves beauty, pockets, and the sea, she provides it all. She is wondrous, even with her ill temper. But alas, all good lovers have them, eh? Uma babita. Vio más dulce. Now pockets, dear pockets, tell me, tonight the sea cradles us in her arms as a babe, rocking the sweet Karina. Do you not feel that she bids us to dance, to celebrate? The crew, they are reveling in the joy of existence. Matteo, oh, sweet Matteo. He works so hard to cook us a nice meal on this night. So tasty and rich. Much like the chef himself. And the Capitan, never to be outstaged, is also getting in on the fun, tuning up his instrument to give us a wonderful performance tonight. He always does give everything his best. It's so very invigorating. All of this as the rum flows and revelrous debauchery lies on that horizon. So Pockets, dear mysterious Pockets, might you come join us? Trade your solitude for a cup of spiced rum and perhaps a tale or two beneath the stars? Oh no, the Karina is not going anywhere tonight. She is anchored, settled. Idiota de mozo. Come, eat with us at the very least. Or is it that you fear your stubborn heart will get as soft as your wonderful fur looks? No, come now. We're all far too charming to resist for long. Then, what word would you describe us with? Gato? Tell me, and I shall weave it into tonight's song. Don't be shy now, dearest Pockets. We here aboard the Carina are a drifting melody, made wonderful by the voices and the spirits attached to it. Please, come be with us. If not for yourself, then for the crew. We have taken a liking to you. The lost tend to do better when they are grouped together, as we are. I know for a fact that Matteo and the dear Capitan would be overjoyed at your presence. And well, I would be most fortunate to perhaps share a dance with our new mysterious crewmate. Uncover some of those hard-kept secrets, or more if the interest sparks. Yes, I am. Relentless as the tide and twice as charming. Ah, oh, you wound me, Pockets. Charm alone is not enough to win you over. Ah, very well, pretty kitty. Perhaps the night itself will convince you. Now, as much as I enjoy your witty barbs, come take my arm. Yes, I've had a couple of drinks, and you wouldn't want me falling overboard, now would you? Oh, you'd feel just awful about it. Ah, there, you see? Not so bad, You get to enjoy Aesir's soft feathers. You can feel more than that if you wish. Ah, I cannot resist myself, dear pockets. Not when I have a handsome man on my arm. But alas, I am a gentleman, and I will relent. For now. Come. I will guide your first steps into the revelry. Oh yes, kind indeed. You can pay me back by getting me a drink when Mateo cuts me off. Hmm? Now, come on. Ah, pockets. I feel you shifting around, lindo cajino. Are you getting a little skittish? No, don't be a stranger now, mio querido. The night is young, and when the crew gets together, there is no better time for a little mischief. Come on, let's make some memories, eh? It is the only thing we get to take with us at the end, you know. Well, something like that. My friends, valued crewmates, still your pining hearts, for I have returned with some very special cargo. Well, now if it ain't pockets. Como se va, mon ami? You know you're gonna make me start thinking you're a ghost or something. I ain't been seeing nearly enough of you. Well, y'all finally decided to join us, huh? Oh, about time. Well, come on then. Take yourself a seat there, Cher. The food is almost ready, and I ain't gonna be having no empty bellies on my ship now, you hear?
Hey, there they are. Good to see you, Pockets. Looks like Ace here charmed you into coming, huh? You better watch out for that guy, Pockets. He'll talk you into walking right off the ship if you let him. Be pretty funny to see a wet cat, though. Oh, Capitan. Your faith in my navigation wounds me. I have never steered you wrong, mio querido. And even when I did, you enjoyed the journey, no? Yeah. Sit your fine feathery butt down and let's get this thing rolling, alright? Alright. Now that we got everybody here, listen up. I know this isn't usually how we do things, especially when money's a bit tight, but tonight is not for plundering or for plot hatching. Tonight is for living, to kicking back and remembering why we're still kicking it all, and to celebrate a brand new soul on board.
Yeah.
Hey, what is this? Somebody get him a drink, huh?
Here you go, mon ami.
Hey, Pockets. The Carina's your home, long as we're traveling together. And I hope that you'll come to see her as such for as long as you need it to be. Now, we got the grill going, we got the drink pouring, and we got life to enjoy while we still got life left. Come on, let's drink. No, you see, lindo cachino, even the darkest corners of the sea cannot dim the light of such intimate bonds. Get crazy, have a little fun tonight. You are among friends.
That's true enough. By the laws of the Pirate Confederacy, the Free Islands, and that circle of gold, long as you sail under our flag, you're one of us, Shell. That there horizon, that's ours to claim. But before we start talking about making legends there, how about some food first, huh? I got something cooking that'll make you forget all your troubles here in a bit. On se tout en sucre. There ain't nothing like a good stew and a little rum. Loosen up them shoulders a bit.
So, Mateo, what's on the menu, huh? Something better than that pork salt abomination from last week, I hope. Ugh, my mouth still tastes all dry.
Don't you be worrying none, Captain. I'll have that mouth watering before too long. And I'll make sure your servant be coming with extra spice. Long yapa besides that, Tadzana.
Oh, a little bit of extra spice, huh? Give me all you got then, big guy. A little heat? That'll get me feeling all frisky.
Now I know y'all adventurous sides don't end at the dinner table.
Dinner table, mast, the deck. We adventure and explore wherever we can. No? To the cook, to keeps us full and filled. And our darling captain, who burns so passionately that it scorches the soul. Hey, guys gotta live hard and love hard too.
Or love hard a few times if that soul and body are willing now, huh?
Come on now, Pockets. No, why you hanging back here like a shadow at the wake? Carte quezzo, ragazzo. Just when we was warming up to you. You know, I ain't heard your voice enough today. And I think we're, overdue for a little chin wag. So come on, lay it on us. What's on that sharp little mind of yours, huh?
Yeah, come on now. Talk about Shell. Give us a little something. Tell us, mon ami. What did you do before you decided to hoist sail with these here pirates, huh?
Aha, studied. I thought you had the look of a scholar, my friend. Ah, to think. A learned man aboard a pirate ship. There are strange winds that you fly upon indeed, my friend.
Oh, speak for yourself, Couillon. Couple years training the Marines. Grow the mind and the muscle.
The muscle mostly. Skilled hands is how I like you, Tubero. Hey, Pockets. You know, it's totally cool if you want to keep your business on the ramps and all. I get it. Just guess what I'm trying to say is we all got our own deals here, so don't feel like you gotta hide yourself around us.
What y'all whispering about over there? Is the captain making moves on you there, Pockets?
Meu Deus, how bold. Flirting with the Capitan. You are a quick worker, aren't you? Nah, nothing like that. Though, don't let that stop you from trying, huh, Pockets? Most things got a price on here, but some things I'll give you for free, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, now that sounds like my kind of trouble.
Trouble is the name of the game, ain't it? Now, enough with the gloom, Pockets. About time we strike up the music, huh? I mean, it's a party after all. Come on, both of you get to your places.
Oh, aye, Captain. I got the drums taut and ready.
Ah, wonderful. My strings are ever at your service, Capitan. That means us too, Pockets. So, care to give me this dance? Oh, don't you worry. I'm not asking. You'll do great. Yeah, life on the sea is totally absurd, my friend. You might as well enjoy it. Now, follow my lead. Or make it up as you go along. That's the pirate way, after all.
Oh, Zambrolale, you got the rhythm in you yet.
That's the trick, Pockets. It's all about finding that anchor. Come on, try it out. Just gotta let the deck beneath your feet carry you. Spin around, move those hips, have a little fun. Ah, there you go, Pockets. Marveloso. Hey, I got rhythm, alright? Don't mean I'm gonna let you get away with being so stiff. Come on, Pockets. Let's see more of that sway, cool cat. After all, the stars are looking down on us tonight. Might as well make them proud. Come on. Big finish. There you go.
Oh, que c'est bon. Now you see, I told you now, didn't I? I knew you could dance like no one's watching. No reason to be having no shame in your steps there, Pockets.
Look at that. A natural. Wonderful. How the stars delight in your performance, Pockets. They dance so clearly tonight. Oh, that constellation there. That is Serpente Alata, the winged serpent. To my people, a symbol of resilience and rebirth. It is said that her flight once guided a lost fleet back to their homeland. And ever since then, it has been the Harpy's guiding star, the way to home.
You see that one up there? Back in my waters, we call that one the Upishel, the old fisherman. Now he a legendary figure to the Selachar. Say he was so good that he could throw his great net right up into the sky, get that biggest catch in the heavens. Folks home say you see him clearly like that, then you're bound to have good luck on your next haul.
And you see that one up there? The Devil's Lantern. My dad had a book that he used to read me when it was storming outside and I couldn't go play. And he used to say that sailors would go right into their doom if they didn't throw a gold piece or some other kind of precious something overboard. You know, like a toll or something. But if they did get through whatever happened, they were gonna find like 10 times whatever they paid. Honestly, I think it's a pretty damn fine star to wish on. Such stories. They breathe life into the stars. Perhaps they listen, huh? Weaving our tales into their eternal glow. And what about you, dearest pockets? What do you see when you look up? Any constellations from where you come from?
I've been all over the ocean. Ain't heard of that one before. What culture that from, Shell?
Anthem. Then, by any chance, is our dear sullen cat friend a mage, perhaps?
Huh. Well now, a learned type indeed. Ain't see too many of y'all out here. You yourself a rare treat indeed, Shell. But, dear Anne, magic or no magic, you pull your weight. That's all that matters. Just don't go and put a spell on my coconut, Shell. That's sacred.
Speak for yourself, Mateo. I'm terrified. Terrified that I'll like you even more now, Pockets. You've already enchanted me, my friend. And if you can lend me a hand at cards, I think that we'll get along just fine.
Now that's the thing, mon ami. Each of us see it a little different, like we do with everything, huh? But tonight, we swim in different oceans, yet we share the stories, we share the drink, and we share the journey. You part of that now too, Pockets.
Yeah, we all got our stories, our stars. But they all hang on the same sky, don't they? Just like us, right? Tossed together on this old ship.
Sound like you getting a little sentimental over there, Captain.
Yeah, don't let it get around though. I got a reputation as a fierce and respected pirate to maintain. You'll see though, Pockets. Stories are great, but there ain't nothing out there that's stronger than the bond of a crew. You know, stick around long enough, and you'll find a place to fit in. Weird eyeball jaws and all. Now, let's enjoy the rest of the night, huh? Think you'll be dancing again here soon enough.
Well, look what went and washed up today. Thought I might find you lounging around out here. Guess it's true what they say. If you want to find flowers, then best you find yourself a sunny spot. And ain't it been a while since I saw a flower as fine as this? How you doing, petal? You look surprised to see me. Ain't you get my letter yet? I sent you one a couple of days ago, right before we set sail. No? Oh, well, then this must be a shock to you then. Sorry for dropping in unannounced like this. The captain got it in his head that we needed to come here quick, so we sailed off in a real hurry. Only made port last night, but I guess we got here faster than the post did, huh? Those lazy bastards. Oh, hold on. Don't get up now. You're looking real comfortable over there. Think I'll come sit for a while over there myself. Trekking all the way from town to the jungle takes it right out of you. It's clear to me that I ain't a young man anymore, much as that stings to admit. I sure could use a bit of a breather. That is, if you don't mind if I join you. Oh, thank you, Petal. You're always such a gentleman. This is a good spot. I can see why you picked it. Nice and sunny, but with just the right amount of shade. All brought together by that wonderful blue-green water. Sure do know how to pick 'em, Petal. Always have. So, how you been? Feels like 10 years if it's been a day. Ah, you're doing all right then. That's good. Is business still picking up? I remember you were trying to get a nice deal with some of the other islands, ones that can't grow sugar on them. Oh, really? Well, ain't that something? Look at you, thriving in this life. What about me? It's the same old thing, you know. Still running with the same crew, earning enough through cargo and raiding to make ends meet and all. Sometimes even make quite a bit of coin for the trouble, though that tends to be going pretty quick these days. Seems as if we each found our calling out here, ain't we, Petal? Looks like both of us were wasted in the Navy, eh? But better we not bring that up. Being in the Dominion is old hat to both of us by now. Best left to the rubbish bin. Well, I tell you, I'm glad I didn't make for the farm as soon as we got the ship secure. The surprise visitation's bad enough manners on my part, but I imagine the last thing you'd be wanting to see after a hard day's work growing sugarcane is my huge ass shambling out of that dark jungle, looking like some beast or evil spirit trying to make a meal at you. Though, there are some sweet things out there that I wouldn't mind taking a bite or two of myself. You know, that little eye roll of yours don't carry. Not when I can see that little smile you try and keep to yourself. Oh, please. You know you like my little jokes, Petal. Oh, brutal. How you wound me. This really is a nice spot. Just so peaceful. Could spend all the day digging my toes into the warm sand and looking out on that endless ocean. Brings old times to mind now, don't it? Campfires on the beach, some fresh caught fish roasting, drink, music. Now that was the life. You were quite the dancer, as I recall. Yeah. That's how you got your nickname, ain't it? Dances like petals on the wind. Oh, now don't get all bashful. It's a hell of a lot more flattering than my old nickname. Ugh, don't say it now. Hated being called that. Sawdust is such a lazy nickname for the ship's carpenter. Might as well have just called me Fix-It or something. Oh, you're awful. Stop. I'm gonna throw you in the water if you don't quit it. Oh yeah? You don't think I won't? Go on now. Try me. Oh, you little. Come here. Oh, I got you. I got you. No. Too late to stop this now. You're just gonna have to accept your fate. Got any last words? What was... Oh, shit! What the... Hey! Don't use magic. That shit ain't fair. Ain't you pleased with yourself? Yeah, I splashed you. So what? Okay, alright. Truce. Alright. Deal. Well, I wasn't planning on taking a dip myself, but here we both are, I suppose. Always seems to end up this way with the two of us. Don't it, Pedal? Nah. I ain't complaining at all. It's really nice to be like this with you. I mean, we've always been friendly, but I know that there was some tension between us for a while. I don't mean to dredge it up or nothing. I mean, we settled all of this years ago, but there's still some guilt that don't go away so easy. Big reason you're here, doing all this with the farm and everything, is because of me. That you chose to side with me, even after the Dominion Corps Marshal and they locked me up. You never confirmed, but I know that hurt your chances of promotion. And eventually, your continued support cost you your commission. You sacrificed a lot of things for me, and I appreciate that you did. But even after all that, everything that you did for me, all the support and the care and devotion, I just couldn't love you the way that you wanted me to. The way that you honestly deserved. I couldn't settle down. Always had to be looking off to the sea, to some far off place. I had to go. To where? I don't know. But it wasn't at your side. And I'm still sorry for that. Yeah, I know, Pedro. All of this was your choice. And I know you didn't do it for some prize at the end. I know. But I'm a foolish old pirate, so forgive me some quirks in my thinking. I'm grateful for everything you've done for me. and even more so that you've been my friend for so long. It's always a comfort for you to be close. And whenever you need support, by tide or by current, I'll be right there, doing the very same for you. I'll always love you, Petal. Now, are we getting out of the water, or should we continue the splash war that you're totally gonna lose? That's what I thought. You best be ready.